Hey guys, FarRock here. Okay, today I have a replay of myself versus Steeltaloons, or I think it's Steeltaloons. Talons is with one O. Anyhow, Steeltaloons. Now, he has been watching all of my videos, and he even calls himself my student. He started off as a Bane, and now I believe he's up to Supreme, so that's a major jump in rank. And I've seen his Tier 1 micro get much better. Now, we had a couple 101s, and Tier 1 was fire versus fire. The first 4 101s we played, we ended up in the middle. It was just tons of thugs and Sunstriders, and whoever won the middle, you know, the match ended in 3 minutes. There was no Tier 2 fighting or anything. He won the first 2, I won the second 2. This was the 5th match we were playing, and it was a better map in that there's no like, oh, if you don't get a middle, you die sort of thing. It was sort of a generated map, pretty balanced. Firedancers, I was nervous. I know he plays pure fire, so for Mortar Tower and Firedancers, this could have gotten very ugly. So, Sunstrider's here to kill that in case this gets stopped. So I didn't want that up, and I also did not want him getting this well. In fact, I wanted a well here so that he couldn't build a rallying banner here, even if he didn't have a well, and take out my well with Firedancers. I don't know who did that eruption, but it didn't seem very good. It was probably me, and I probably thought these Sunstriders would get there in time because of Crippling Bite, but they didn't. I took this well. My thought process was, I want this well so he can't have it and fire dance me, but I totally forgot that he could fire dance me from here. So the minute I realized that, I quickly built a mortar tower to try to get him first. But I do not believe it works out so well for me in the end. He takes a third well as well, so we're even on wells. It looks like his Sunstriders are walking around to attack this, in which case I make thugs, although I'm pretty sure they could have gotten it from here. Certainly their ability could have shut down the mortar tower from far. There's a Fire Sworn to knock back the small units. Good choice, but Sunstrider spam will quickly take care of that. Now these thugs, I should focus on those. Good. He's microing very well. Good job. Now, that eruption wasn't smart. What he should have done is quickly put the Fire Sworn on them and just knock them back, so it was a waste of 75 power. These thugs were a big fail because they're against the knockback unit. The only reason I made them was to activate the mortar tower. And I was hoping I could make enough units here, but then he makes thugs, so my Sunstriders are worthless. I was hoping to walk them around just to get off another mortar shot somewhere near the well, but I don't even know if the mortar reaches. I think it didn't reach in the end, so it was a pretty big fail altogether. Thugs still do gain power from Sunstriders. They're a tiny bit overpowered, but they're not like they were. They used to gain 17 power from a 50 power unit when they kill it. Now they gain 10 power. So they're still extremely strong. Perhaps close to balance. Still, I think, a little overpowered. Here we have just a bad case of microing by me, and in general, I'm just out-unit. You know, he had 2 fresh units, and I have only 1. So, this is not going to end well for me. These Sunstriders are in a great place, because once it comes to attack, I could just activate the mortar tower, which I don't know if I do, but I should. Oh, about time. Oh, there we go. Okay. And he goes tier 2 for his fire dancers, and I go tier 2 for nature. And here come the dancers. They're first going for the mortar tower, which probably wasn't smart. They should have immediately focused the well, because I couldn't activate the mortar anyhow. Now they're going for it, and now I am tier 2, and I make a Skyfire Drake, because I could probably hit this while... so I did a Roots, knowing that a Gladiatrix was coming, but didn't quite make it. So I pull my Drake back here, and I knew the Gladiatrix would then get stuck. So the original Roots was just so that the Gladiatrix shouldn't be able to get the Drake. He gets it off, and the Eruption just in range, and I get the heal off on the well. I probably shouldn't have bothered healing it, because against Firedancer spam, this is just I don't know. He builds another well, and I build another Drake. He's healing up his Gladi. He's going to go in for the kill, and I'm probably going to pull back the Drake. The Gladiatrix is going to run around now because this is the only spot a unit can stand in, apparently. So the Firedancer was there. Rallying Banner. Since it takes much more damage under construction, the one shot from the Drake put it at very severe health. I am out of... The Oink has a cooldown, so I couldn't Oink this in time. And now I need to make a Drake, but then there's the Gladiatrix, so there's... Should have Oinked that, but... Yeah, so this well is going to go down, most likely. This is very annoying. So people call fire overpowered because of this crazy range, and there's really just no way to stop it. Like, really, unless you're maybe Razor Shards, I don't know. But it's really difficult. At this point, by the way, I didn't bother trying to save the well anymore. I just went offensive, because I know fire has a rather difficult time with Ghost Spears. Their only answer are Scythe Fiends, and these are medium counters, and this is a medium counter. So I figured just go offensive. He has power bound in the Rallying Banner and the Enforcer here, both of which are no help here. I'm probably going to Oink this. Too late. He can erupt. I got the Ravage off. I don't know why he didn't erupt. Maybe he didn't have the power. I should Lava Field so that he doesn't get the shot. There you go. I love Lava Field. Okay. In my entire Fire Nature deck, probably my favorite spell is Lava Field, and you're going to see it in this match, because I use it as a crowd control. It almost one-shots a Gladiatrix, so that's 120 power versus the 70 or 75 power of the Gladiatrix. I think 70. But then, it puts all the wells to lower health, and damages all surrounding units, and knocks everything back. So I think it's well worth the 120 power. And it's not like he's at a disadvantage, he has it too. I just love abusing it. Okay, he's probably going to do an eruption here. I should probably heal. There you go. Beautiful heal. I don't abuse heal. I do it very seldom. You'll see I rarely heal my units. He's probably going to erupt before this gets... There you go. Well, I shouldn't have even ravaged. It wasn't worth it. He's going to do a wildfire, almost definitely. There you go, and I'll just move back. Heal. Yeah, it looks like nobody got that middle well, which I'm fine with. I just don't want him to have it. I have another set of Ghost Spears, which were defending the Enforcer, which attacked that, which I didn't bother healing because there's no way he can get there. Once again, he's forced to use Scythe Fiends, so I just ravage this, and then he will ravage his, and then I have my Drake, so I have the stronger attack power, and his Scythe Fiends will die. Gladiatrix, I will almost definitely Lava Field if I have the power. No? Huh. I guess Oink makes more sense now. Now I should Lava Field. Yeah. There you go. I love it. Maybe here it wasn't even worth it, but it's just so much fun. So I move my Drake away. He does the whole eruption thing. I did an eruption just for the heck of it, I think. I don't know. He spent a lot of power trying to get that Drake down. 3 Gladiatrixes and an eruption, so... I chose to sacrifice those guys because the Enforcer was attacking it. Once again, Lava Field, because he can't ravage both Enforcers and their medium units, and I have medium counters here. He will probably Wildfire because that's his favorite spell. Mine is Lava Field. I think even if I had Wildfire, Lava Field would be my favorite spell. I just love the knockback. So we are now even. 1 well down apiece. He got that down, I got this down. He did gain more power from his well. Now it's going to get interesting, because we're actually in range of each other. So this should become a very interesting match. Or it does. That's the reason I'm doing the replay. So at this point we both have 2 wells up, but I grabbed a 3rd. So now I am currently 1 well up. He retaliates by taking a well. He should have taken this one, as per watching my other videos, because this one already lost over 100 power. He has a Gladi here, 2 Gladdies, so my Drake is pretty much useless. So I make Ghost Spears. He kept them very far very far apart. I'm like a 3-year-old, seriously. So that lava field wouldn't get them both, which is exactly what I wanted to do. So it looks like my well is just going to die just for me not caring. Another ghost spears. He'll probably wildfire or something here. I didn't oink, I don't know. He wildfires there. Looks like my Drake will kill this gladi because he's not paying attention, but that well will go down. I make a burrower just before the well drops. I decided to do a double attack, one here and one down there. It's going to be annoying to commentate it. Again, lava field to knock this back. My Drake was not focusing, but still. And I went over here for attack. I didn't go here to attack to actually do anything. I knew he would stop me. I went there to distract him so he has to make counters, so he can't afford to save this well. That was my logic. I knew this attack would fail. And it did. Wildfire, Enforcer, and I didn't get the well down. But I got this one down. So we are now 2 wells down apiece. Okay. Burrower, dazed, pretty bad thing to use against Enforcer, and I build the well that did not see much usage. Here comes a Drake and an Enforcer. I have no anti-air, so I make a Drake. He can't make a Gladiatrix, really. He's going to erupt. There you go. I erupt. He's going to make a wildfire. There you go. I will move my Ghost Spears away, but they will probably die. I didn't bother ravaging them. I'm not sure why. What on earth was that? That was one of the stupider things in this match. It's just completely useless. Oink. I don't know what I was thinking, really. Firedancer. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, so he has this ravaged. I chose to go after this, not the Firedancer. I'm not sure why. But that was a great oink. I oinked the Firedancer, and he likes doing this, by the way. Wildfire for crowd control. At this point, I really didn't care. I'm not sure why, but I just didn't care. I don't know why I went for that and not the Firedancer. That was just a very bad choice on my part. Here I should bring a Gladi and just erupt and then one-shot that. I had 250 power. I don't know why I was spacing out why that well was getting destroyed. 2 Gladiatrixes, good choice, by the way. Even though it's not a medium counter, it would one-shot that Firedancer, so it was smart, and I healed the well. So I managed to save my well. His well got healed up as well. And the favorite Purefire combo. He used the Wildfire more as crowd control, so I couldn't stop his Enforcer. I should move my Ghost Spears back so they don't get hit by that Wildfire, and it looks like they're not. So that's good. Now here's where I have a good time. So what's the rule I told you? That Pure Nature is going to oink the Drake and try to get the shots off, but then that makes a double eruption worth it. Oh, he got a shot off anyhow. Oh, but he has no ground presence here. I guess in this case oinking is smart. But it's never smart as Fire Nature to oink a Drake, because then a double eruption is power efficient. I bring my Gladi here to heal, and my Drake is spacing out while trying to deal with this Gladiatrix. I would love a Wildfire right now. That would make me happy. Against me? How dare you? Or if he makes a Gladiatrix, that would be nice. Good. Ravage here, Gladiatrix, Wildfire me, one-shot the Gladiatrix. And I did it too late, and he will be able to erupt my Drake. A heal? That's unconventional. Okay, it looks like I'm going to get this well down. Yay. So if you're keeping track, another lava field took out the well, the Scythe, and this Gladi. And I really don't care that my Burrower dies. So at this point, we were 1-1-1-1, 2 down. At this point, he lost his, and I managed to save mine. So at this point, I'm up. And the fun continues. Good oink. My Ghost Spears slowed down the Enforcer. By the way, very, very shortly, probably even now, I will be completely out of charges of oink and of Drakes. I'm not sure what else. I ran out of charges of a couple of important things. So it got very, very tricky how to deal with things. I'm sure he did as well. The one great thing about Fire Nature is that you have like pretty much a whole lot of heals and Ghost Spears, which are really useful versus most decks. So I don't know what I was doing. I would make a Drake if I had a charge. I guess I just got my charge back for the... An eruption would have been nice. Knocked back my ghost spears, damage to my Drake, but... Oink. Now he should double erupt me. I don't know how much power he has. By the way, look how much power I have. So I have 360 power at this point. He has 140. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh. He did an eruption too early. I got my heal off. By the way, the reason I healed, not because it was smart, or maybe it was. The reason I healed it is because I had no more Drake charges, and I didn't want to lose this guy. But I lost them anyhow. Eruption takes out Scythe Fiends, not something you see every day. And now we are in a very dangerous situation where his Firedancer can immediately reach my well, and I can crowd control the minute he spawns. Great wildfire once again, lava field, whatever. Knocks back both Firedancers and does serious damage to them. Here we have a Drake. I should do a heal here. I'm not sure why I'm not. There I am. I know my Drake's gonna die, so I just want to get that shot off first. I don't know if I'm out of eruption charges or something, but oh, I had no power. Ooh. Oh wow, this is iffy. Look at that well. Am I gonna get it? I got the well down. Wonderful. With 140 power left to defend this madness. Oh, I guess I got the heal off. These are all medium units. None of them small counters. I'm surprised we didn't see the famous steel wildfire, because between these wells it would have been very hard for my lava field, once again, my favorite. Mainly to knock back this Firedancer and save my well. These ghost spears are going to go after the Enforcer, and my Drake is going to take out that guy. He's for sure out of Gladi charges by now, and just as... So at this point I got 2 extra wells down. He notices that, so he quickly builds up 2, which was a colossal mistake, and this might have cost him the game. He was thinking that, you know, I got down 2 wells in him that he did not get down for me, so he has to get that power back. But you have to realize that at this range, with me still having the most dangerous combo against pure fire out, and being at an immediate power advantage because he just spent 200 power, this is just wasn't a good idea. Boink. That was an obvious mistake. A dazed Drake, so I just erupt. I sort of felt bad doing it. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I guess he had not run out of Drake charges yet like I did, because he immediately spawned a new one. What's happening here? I just did a double eruption just because I knew I had such a power advantage, and I knew I would damage both wells, and he can't afford to heal them. A lava field here would be amazing. It would knock back everything. I don't know why I oinked. Would have knocked back everything, killed this, done more damage to both wells. That would have been a really great move. Oh, was there a heal there? I don't know. Anyhow. Now, again, a lava field. Just makes sense. Damage, knockback, and serious damage to both. Again, he makes a dazed unit by mistake. I'm just spamming spells by now because I know I have a power advantage. By the way, look at this. Even though we each lost wells, I lost 2, he lost 4, look at the amount of power going on because of Void. Altogether, I have 1,400 power in circulation. He has about 1,150. That's a lot of power. So even though I got down so many more wells, and I'm going to get these 2 down, he should go tier 2 at his first opportunity. But how much power does he have? Is that me again? Yeah, I did another lava field. And I should just eruption here. Yeah, that will. He can't afford to repair it. If he repairs it, he's going to be at such a disadvantage. I'll just go for his home base. And does he get this well down? It is possible. And he gets the well down. So he got 3 down now. I can't even keep track anymore. I think I'm still 2 up. Or 3 up. I don't know. It's a heal and direct damage spell off, if that makes any sense. So we now both have 2 wells standing, but I knocked out 2 or 3 more. I'm not entirely sure. He's going to wildfire. I smell it coming, and I retreat my burrower. There you go. And I rebuilt the well. He is going to rebuild one. Yeah, not a big fan of that. He should have cut his losses and taken the advantage that I just spent 100 and just gone offensive. I have 300 power. The only reason I didn't go tier 3 at this point was because I knew he'd be pushing if he saw that with a very heavy attack of Fire Dancers and I would lose the well. And I have a pretty weak tier 3 right now because Sunreaver got a very heavy nerf. He double erupted me like I told you. Sunreaver got a very heavy nerf. And I just don't have a strong tier 3 anymore. I have Giant Slayers, which are great versus Juggernauts, but then I just have, I think I put Virtuoso in to test it out. But I wasn't very confident in my tier 3, so I didn't want to go against the Fire Dancer spam by going tier 3. So I made sure I knocked out another well before finally going tier 3. He took yet another well. I think sometime soon I'm going to go tier 3. I'm not entirely sure. Can't be much longer. And this great combo again. Ghost Spears and Drake. Really, it's only good versus Pure Shadow. Well, actually, even Pure Shadow, it's not good. Only Pure Fire, it's a great combo. Most decks, you just use Burrower and Drake. And I get another well down. An Eruption here would be fun, just for the heck of it. Yeah, I took up the Drake also. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Build a well or whatever. Okay, he retreats his Fire Dancer after seeing my Drake, and it looks like what I thought by seeing this is he's going to go tier 3. Now, even though I took out 4 extra wells or something, I still can't defend a Juggernaut, because if he has the green disenchant, that takes out any crowd control I can throw at him, and the Juggernaut can just go and take out, you know, my fire base, and then I'm finished. He took 2 wells again, a colossal mistake, and that certainly ended the game right there. I saw that, I'm like, okay, game over. Because if I go tier 3 now, I already have a 400 power advantage. There's no way he could stop me. And anyhow, I just have so much more power. I managed to keep a Drake long enough to make 2, which he cannot defend, because I'll just Lava Field spam. Right now would be a great opportunity for a Lava Field, once again. There you go. Takes out absolutely everything. He returns the favor, but my power is in the air right now, not on the ground. And I take out this orb. Those 2 wells were a very big mistake. Mid-game, you will almost never see me take 2 wells at once. That is a very, very risky move, and certainly if you're at a power disadvantage, never ever grab 2 wells. Maybe 1. I would just Lava Field again just for fun. Oh, Eruption? Yeah, whatever. Now Lava Field. Come on, come on, come on. Give it to me. Oh, right. I think I was at a Lava Field charges. I don't think that happens every day. But I was. Yeah. Oop. Fail heal. Just an Eruption or Lava Field or something. Come on. Am I out of Eruption charges too? I really don't know anymore. I certainly couldn't oink this. I don't think oh, I did. I couldn't erupt it though, I think. Not entirely sure. And once again, a fail spawn. At this point, he is again tier 2. But I recognize now that I have such a massive advantage that I think I'm going to go tier 3 finally. There we go. And this is me testing out Virtuoso. It really doesn't compare to what Sunreaver was. I really think Fire Nature needs a stronger tier 3 unit. All of the Twilight units are complete garbage in PvP. They have some nice tier 4 units, but... Alright, so I believe I go offensive from this well. I made 2 Giant Slayers and 1 Virtuoso. Yeah. I didn't even bother, like, defending it. Yeah, that ability is not so great. It used to be amazing, but... And the Giant Slayers take out the orb. At this point, I have 350 power. I could just spell spam, but I don't think I have charges. So I heal instead. A lava field would be fun. Just for lulz. Yeah. And at this point, it is my tier 3 against this. So that is game. Overall, it was a pretty crazy game, and having well-to-well with Firedancers is not fun. Although, being over a little river, whatever this is, with Firedancers is far worse. And alright, but overall, Steeltaloons has become a very formidable player, and he posts replays often on the forum, and I suggest you check them out. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.